everyone, my name is Lena KrupinA, and today we will continue to discuss the incredible weekend with incredible broadcasts. Unfortunately, I'm being sarcastic. Today in the video, we will discuss the results of the World Challenge Cup in Portimao, how the gymnasts performed there, who became the favorite, where Elizabeth Polstyanoy got the black eye from, and how the Italian championship was held. The only place, by the way, where there was a normal broadcast. Well, in general, I really like how the federation in Italy is developing gymnastics. They always have high quality free broadcasts without geoblogs for everyone. Cool photos, always reports immediately after the tournament, cool kiss and cries where you can see the emotions of gymnasts and coaches. It would be very nice if for our TV viewers and audience we would have the same things. So let's talk about the tournaments. From the 27th to 29th of May in Portimao or Portimao, the city of Portugal, the World Rhythmic Gymnastics Challenge Cup was held. Initially, Brianna Klein was entered there, but due to her ankle injury, she withdrew from the tournament and was replaced by Magdalena Minewska. Italian gymnasts also did not come to the tournament as they hosted the absolute national championship of their country. It so happened that the tournament in Portimao was not particularly stellar, but this made it interesting for the results. Another unpleasant moment was the lack of a broadcast of the all-around from the cup. We could only watch the girls in the finals of separate apparatuses and judge the all-around by reviews or ratings. But somehow we will still try to discuss who won what and what to expect at the next starts from the girls. So the gold medal in the all-around was won by Israel's gymnast Adi Adjiculese. At the previous tournament, she lost in the all-around to Bulgarian gymnasts Ekaterina Vidineva and Daria Varfolomeev. Only Dasha was present at this tournament and the gap turned out to be not bad, even though Dasha managed to perform a little worse at this cup. However, despite the victory in the all-around, Adi Adjiculese could not be called a world leader, since with the participation of Bulgarians and Italians, she immediately falls a little lower. But no one has cancelled the tradition of Elliot Zusman, who likes to raise the difficulty right during the competition. So it will be interesting to see how Adi Adjiculese will perform at the European Championship, where she's currently entered with 4 events, which means that she is considered one of the main leaders in the national team. The European Championship will be held on June 15th, by the way. The silver medal was won by a German gymnast, Daria Varfolomeev. From start to start, she shows high results and that she can climb the podium. And if after the first tournament there was a feeling that this was an accident, then after a couple triplets of starts, it started to be clear that Dasha is gaining momentum and becoming stronger in the lead. So given that this is her first year for seniors, and also that Dasha was greatly influenced by the Russian School of Gymnastics, she is surely far from limit and she can fight with stronger opponents for medals. The bronze medal of the tournament was won by the Bulgarian athlete Yeva Brazilieva. Considering the last championship of Bulgaria, she is the 3rd member of the national team right now. But the Federation of Bulgaria supports Yeva very much and has not yet singled out her teammate Stiliana Nikolova. So they are both declared to go to the European Championship with 2 routines. Of course, this may still change, but I think the bronze medal of such a tournament is good for Yeva. The 4th place was taken by Evita Grishkinas, a US gymnast. After the first day, Evita took the 3rd place, but in clubs, she lost a lot in terms of difficulty to Yeva, and as a result, the gap was almost 2 points. Maybe there were some mistakes or losses, but unfortunately, it's hard for us to judge because we never saw the all-around live. 5th place was taken by the Japanese athlete Kita Sumire. Not everything turned out well in the all-around. I think Kita is still gaining experience under the new rules, given how much experience she has. 6th place was taken by another Bulgarian gymnast, Magdalena Minewska, who jumped into this cup at the last moment and showed herself very well. In terms of the difficulty, it is still much inferior to the leaders. But a small spoiler, she did not remain without medals of this tournament, which means there are chances to increase the difficulty for the all-around medals. 7th place was taken by the Hungarian gymnast Fanny Bigninski, a very pleasant gymnast, and honestly, I expected more from her after the change of rules. But the truth is, given that this is only her first tournament for Fanny, and as far as I know, she was healing injuries, then perhaps higher results will be yet to come. After all, the season before the Tokyo Olympics, she showed herself very well. Well, for the upcoming European Championship, Fanny, of course, is announced with 4 routines. 8th place was taken by another Hungarian gymnast, Hanna Panna Weinzer, a gymnast about whom I think we haven't talked much. Hanna, born in 2004, is very pretty and flexible gymnast. The most interesting thing that for Hanna, the idol in gymnastics, is Fanny Bigninski. Her teammate And here is the tournament in which Anna is pressing her idol, losing less than a half a point in the all-around. The 9th place in the all-around was taken by the Latvian gymnast Elizabeth Polstyanoy. Clubs in the all-around were not successful at all, and she got much a lower score than for other routines. That played a big role in her all-around standing. Well, I was asked the question, what happened to Lisa's eye? Who did not pay so much attention? Under Lisa's eye, there flung a huge black eye. According to Lisa herself, the black eye was given to her by her hoop before the podium training. So just in case, she did not fight with anybody, and this was just a work injury without video evidence, and nothing terrible happened. Well, the top 10 athletes in the all-around were closed by Polina Berezina, a Spanish gymnast. In the finals of individual events, in the hoop, gold went to Adia Sekats from Israel, silver to Daria Varfolomeev from Germany, and bronze to Yeva Brazilieva from Bulgaria. Daria Varfolomeev won the ball, silver was Adi Adjiculese, and bronze was won by Lily Mizuno from USA. In the all-around, Lily did not do well with the hoop, which is why she was not able to catch on to the top 10. In the clubs final, again, Daria Varfolomeev won the gold medal. Silver was won by Adia Sekats and bronze by Bulgarian gymnast Magdalena Minevska, with a very small gap from second place. The ribbon final was won by Bulgarian gymnast Yeva Brazilieva, silver by Alyona Hillel from Israel, and bronze by Evita Grishkinaz from USA. In the group exercise in the all-around, the Israeli team won gold medal. They won almost 2 points from the Spanish team. The gap is small, so there we clearly can expect a tough fight in the future. The all-around bronze was won by the Polish team. In the 5 hoops of individual events, Israel won the gold medals, Spain won the silver medals, and the Mexican team won bronze medals. The final with balls and ribbons was unexpectedly won by the Mexican team. The Spanish team won the silver medals, and the Polish team won bronze medals. Right, who do you like from this tournament in Portimao, and who do you think of these gymnasts will be able to fight for medals at the European Championship? From May 27th to May 29th, the Absolute National Championship was held in Italy. 12 gymnasts competed in the highest category. In Italy, there is a special division into groups and who competes with whom. So these 12 gymnasts perform in the framework of the Absolute Gold Championship of Italy. Sofia Raffaelli won gold here without even letting anyone get close to her. And this is given that there still were mistakes. There were no major losses, but inaccuracies and dirt were there in all exercises. It is surprising that Sofia has really grown so much and she no longer competes with anyone in her team. It would be really interesting to see how Sofia would compete with the same Lala Kramarenko or Alina Hornasco at international starts. The silver medal was won by Milena Baldassari, losing a little more than 8 points to her teammates. Milena also had dirt in her exercise and a loss in the hoop. But in general, all 4 routines for Milena went relatively well, consistently showing good results and confirming the title of the second number of the team for this year. Sofia Mafias became the bronze medalist, and on the first day, she and Alexandra Adjiculese had the same points. But Sasha helped Sofia take the medal. Sad and true, but in the end, the gap was only 2/10, but it cost Sasha a medal. Alexandra Adjiculese became the 4th, and despite how much she is loved in Italy, how much I love her, it is very sad that it is already the middle of the season and she is still so unstable. So Sasha made 2 losses in the ball, and one of them was a big one out of the carpet. This moment reminded me of Arena's ball loss in Dubai. And in the clubs, Sasha also lost her clubs. First by accident, and then she made an expensive loss where she went out of the carpet, and in the end she also made a loss. In general, if Sasha used to be the leader of the national team and Milena and Sofia tried to take her leadership away, now I think it is clear that Sasha is not fighting for leadership in the national team, and it's hard to say what exactly is the matter. Either a change of coach or injuries, and maybe something else. In any case, it's sad that something doesn't work out for such an incredible gymnast at all time. It reminded me also a little of the story of Maria Titova, how incredible she was, and most of the time didn't perform cleanly at competitions. In the finals of individual events, everything turned out as predictably as possible. For all 4 apparatuses, Sofia Raffaelli won all gold and Milena Baldassari all the silver. Bronze medals for hoop and clubs were taken by Giulia Della Felice, In the ball, Sofia Raffaelli, and in the ribbon by Alexandra Adjiculese. Write in the comments who you like from the Italian team the most and why, and how do you think whether Sofia will be able to win the gold of the European Championship. Well, we will see you very soon. Do not forget that before the European Championship, there will still be the last stage of the World Cup in Pizarro this weekend, so June will be busy. Well, remember that I love you all very much, and bye-bye.